Chimor The Lightblooded solo farm today. Welcome back, guys. The name doesn't ring a bell. I'm not surprised. After all, the Realm of Torment is a nasty place who likes to be there. Well, I've spent some time here figuring out builds and tactics, and to be honest, farming Chimor wasn't as easy as I'd imagined. First of all, the area Nightfallen Jahai has a global effect called the Edge of Reason. Because of these, skills are disabled for an additional 3 seconds, and guess what? Most solo builds are harder to maintain like this, so this was the first complication. The next problem was the group which may spawn too close to the outpost, but this can be solved by a rezone or with a meat shield hero, do something like this. And finally, the boss Chimor is just in the middle of a crowded spot, meaning impossible to not aggro at least 3 groups immediately when fighting him. Also, there are monsters with interrupts, clockdowns, enchantment removals. Still, I was able to farm him with several builds and professions. Interestingly, the most reliable builds had no elite skill but Spellbreaker, Make Haste from heroes, Empathy and Pain Inverter from the mesmer bar. So this is what to do: click on Blast Aura on your monk hero and avoid the first group. Run past them or lure them away with the meat shield hero like I've shown before, and I will stop the clip here. This group on the right side can make things difficult sometimes. They have a killer called Word of Madness, and even though this is another group, it can heal the boss without you aggroing them. I'm not 100% sure when and why it does that, but this can happen. I think if you are quick enough and aggro Chimor way before they reach their spot, they leave you alone. So try to run as close to the boss as possible, then stop, and here we got to do things very quickly. Use Prot Spirit, Mantra of Resolve, and Micro Make Haste and Spellbreaker on your character. Timing and make close is very important, or Spellbreaker won't last long enough, and quickly flag away your heroes and run straight to the boss, but don't forget to maintain the Prot skills either. You can save seconds if you stand next to him, hex him with Empathy and Pain Inverter. If you have a high Lightbringer title, the boss will die in a few seconds, and I know this sounds simple, but trust me, it's not. A few examples of what can go wrong. Most common mistake: Spellbreaker goes off too soon. Next one, the hex is removed by the monks. Another fair run, my character and Chimor both die at the same time. Also, if you forget to flag heroes or you don't take them far enough, they reach drops. Plus, the boss has a special killed Abaddon's Favor. He uses it quite rarely actually, but if he does, game over again. And of course, sometimes I forgot to time my enchantments properly or was too slow. Luckily, I had great runs too and reached 200 relatively fast. Obviously, I got Chimor's green, which isn't that bad, plus some armor pieces, anids, and a single elite tome. Yeah, this is kind of pathetic, I know, endgame area, hard to solo boss, and still only 1 elite tome. Well, it is what it is, and anyway, 13 greens, many no drop runs, and a great bunch of scrolls are on the Chimor drop list. And like I said at the beginning of the vid, I've tested other builds too. One was a classic Shadowfall Verdict defense build. This has only one problem: the Barganite Bowmasters have an elite called Magebane Shot, which is unblockable and a decent interrupt skill. If I was lucky, then I killed Chimor quite easily since Whirling have great DPS, but if I was interrupted, then things turned around. The next build I tried was a 105 HP monk build with Spellbreaker. This has better survivability than the mass version, but less damage of course. I'd say this worked like 50% of the times. If Quickening Zephyr was on, Spellbreaker can be maintained infinitely, but if not, then the lack of damage made things more difficult. For last but not least, there is an elementalist build. Signet of Mystic Speed seemed like a good way to prevent interrupts, and with good timing and sliver armor the boss went down nicely. Sadly, if there are several melees in the group, the damage is split between those and Chimor will survive. All in all, I think we can easily say that Chimor is not a boss you should be farming for elite tomes or greens. I mean, if you want his daggers or the challenge itself, go for it, but there are better choices too. That's it for today, guys. You know, thumbs up, subs help the channel grow. Thanks for watching, and until next time.